and also well mannered, well behaved, and very good character. I don't know, with a very the person knows about himself or his achievements, and moreover also is so humble and he's so considerate, and he thinks that you know uh, how he achieved all these things because of his brought up. His parents brought him like that. He grew in a society. He was growing in a society where that it made him to become a humble and pious person, in front of God. So, but this person still thinks just because I had an opportunity, I could be able to grow like this. But if anyone else gotten the same opportunity, would be definitely would have done much more better than this. That's one of the things that this person thinks of himself. So he's a humble person, is a more wise person, knowledgeable person, charitable person, but at the same time, he also thinks if there is anyone who get the same opportunity that he has gotten, he, the others would have done much more better than him. That's the one level one humility. Level two humility is it is about the other person. Like if anybody else would have gotten, they are definitely sure that they have done or they will do much more better than me. That's the stage level too, because it's an essential humility. It is a kind of humility, it's an innate humility. It innates adequately and adequately humble. It's an innate humbleness. So it is basically it is talking about, like the humility is so humble that if someone else is in my place, I you know what I'm saying. Definitely, they would have done much more better. That's the kind of a thing. It is a different purpose. The first one was they would have, they might have done much more better. But the second one is sure, I know, sure, because he knows what it is and himself. And definitely, if somebody would have been in my position, they will do much more better than me, and sure. And he this level of humility is very sure about what they were doing. And also number level three is the absolute phenomenal. Never thinks of himself. It's about all about others. It's all about serving others. It's all about passionate about others. It never talks about himself. It's only others are the first one to come in. So this is the third level, higher level where Moses was having this one. So that's why he couldn't even face his family. He couldn't even take care of Zipporah because he was only focusing on God and serving people, and that's it. That's the highest level of the humility that one person could achieve. Number level one is tolerant. Number level two is tolerant and embracing. Number four is serving others as much as they can serve others. There was some eulogy been told in the olden days for a couple of rabbis. One was Hillel, and the other one was Samuel the second, or the smaller one, not the first one. The eulogy, when it was written for these people, the first one for the Hillel, the eulogy was written like, "Oh, alas, the deceased, or the pious one, and the you know and the humble one." The eulogy started like that. Alas, the pious one who passed, and the humble one who was gone. So, and the Samuel the second, there was another person who died. So the eulogy for him was given. Alas, the humble one and the pious one has passed. So there is a twist or turn in addressing both. The first one was addressed as the pious and humble. The second one was addressed as a humble and pious. The eulogy was told for these people. Why the first one was told pious and humble? Pious mean it's a passion, it's a serving others, it's a higher level humility. So when the eulogy was being told for these people, they talked about their persona, the passion, or the humble, the humility they had over the people. So these three levels are very important for to become as an prophet. There was a story about a rabbi, the high level rabbi. It's a very super high level rabbi. Somebody said that if anybody can go and provoke the rabbi, he will get paid for 400 something shekels, whatever it is, 400 something. It's the highest amount of money which anybody can make fortune nowadays. So one person said, I will go and provoke him. So he went, and Rabbi was about to start his Sabbath. It was about Friday. He was taking shower. So he was about to, he was about to take shower. So this person goes inside and calls him Rabbi. And when Rabbi came out, and he asked him, what do you, is there anything that I can help you out? And this guy was asking, there was I'm having, I'm having a question, Rabbi. The question is that how come Babylonians' heads are, kind of literally round heads? To that, Rabbi looked at him one time and said, well, because there were no midwives, and the midwives didn't do their work properly. That would have been the problem. Their heads were round. And he went inside to take a shower, and this guy goes back and come back again, and then knocks the door, and Rabbi comes out of the house putting his clock, come out of the house, and ask him and see this guy standing. There is anything that he could help. And this guy goes, I have a question for you, that how come, you know, um, these Talmudians' eyes are round? And then to that, Rabbi looked at him and he said, because, they live in, sandy place, to avoid all these sandstorms, probably the eyes are round. And he went to take shower. And then the guy goes back and come back again and knock the door and was asking the third question, asking him, Rabbi, I want to know why the Africans' feet are wide. And to that, this rabbi said that probably, they live in the swampy places. They need to walk in the swampy places, so that's why their feet are wide, because of that reason. So, he was, the bottom line is, he was trying to provoke the rabbi as much as is possible, but rabbi was so cool enough. Not only he was answering, but he was engaging himself with him, to him, and giving out his answers. You know what? That's the highest level of humility, we can say. The high level of humility is taking out the I from anyone. There shouldn't be any I need, I want, I, if I would have been there, I would have done this one. So this is what exactly the angel, one of the angel who was there, the angel of the morning star, he was telling the same thing. Oh, I will ascend. I will go in the place. I will make everybody worship to me. I will be there. I will go higher and higher, higher in places. This is the Lucifer's, thinking and behavior. So that he could able to, get the place, that eye level place. It's it's so pathetic that he fell into the eye level and he was pushed down to the earth. Folks, electronically nowadays we have all iPhone, iPad, and iPod, or iClean, iHome, iDeals. Everything is meaning expecting me, expecting for me. I want this, I want that, I wanted to be like this, I should have been like that, I could have been like this, I would have been, like everything's about I and I. But if you want to become a prophetic level of higher level of living, it's all about servicing others. You, not I. You go to God and pray to God. Say that, God, today you give me this, give me that. I want to go this one. I want. It's not about yourself or ourself or anyone's self. And we go to God and pray, God, use me. God, try to, use me in your kingdom. What I should do in your kingdom. I do not understand what I'm supposed to work. I don't understand how I will do this one. Please teach me and please give me the wisdom to understand your expectations from me, what I would do for you, what I would do for the kingdom of God. That's how the prayer should be there, instead of asking ourselves, give me this, give me this, I. Folks, it's very important to, if you are going to be a prophet, um, again, you can identify with all the qualifications that I gave here, with the prophets, that those who are existing nowadays, and look around the prophets and see what they're doing. They'll just blabber you out anything they want, whatever they want, just a blabber, and then they call them as, I'm a prophet, brother. And like, they will touch you on your head and they'll tell you so many things, sometimes which will be more comfortable for you, for your heart, and so that you will be so happy. But one thing I'll tell you, Satan or Sataniel, like, like, the L, the word L, anything ends with L is represents God. El Elyon, El Shaddai, El Roi, you know, everything with L, meaning it's about God. So even if you see the olden days in the book of prophecy, you'll be seeing Daniel, Ezekiel, Joel, you know, Noel. So it is kind of it's L means about God, but Satan also add his name as Sataniel. It's kind of a, thinking about this. It's not exactly, we do not know, but just think, it's a Sataniel when he fell down to the earth and he became, it was a Lucifer, it's a Latin term that put the ER backside of it, not EL. It's a Lucifer, he became Lucifer. So, the prophets, you watch these prophets, what they're doing nowadays. They prophecy anything they want. They prophecy about your, they may be knowing you all the details, but they will tell you as if they're telling it for the new time, for the first time. So beware of the prophets, understand how the prophet should be, and understand how humble and humility that they should have in order to prophesy the word of God. So it's a very noble profession. It's a very classy profession to be a prophet. But are we ready to do that one? Am I ready to do that prophecy? Am I worth to do the prophecy? One must think about this one before he become a prophet, folks. Bible has every answer to everything. You have any doubt, go to Bible, research it and read it, and you will find, whatever the answers for your questions. Okay? So humility is the number one contribution, the number one character, number one persona to be a prophet. So do beware of prophets. Don't be getting cheated, because you know what? Satan, or the lie, it trades or walks through, only with the truth. When the lie is told with the slightest of truth, then it becomes more beautiful, more believable. So most of the lie always comes with the small grain of truth, so that it can be believed to the core, and you will be believing, as if that it is the only truth